Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Wonderkid Watch. Today we are taking a look at Daniel Maldini, the son of the legendary centre half or fullback, depending on where you'd play him. But before we get into that, of course, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more great content like this and much more coming in the future, and of course in the new year with a lot more experiments to come. But today is Daniel Maldini. It's a player that has been requested, 19 years old, currently at AC Milan, wanted by the likes of Cesena, Monza, Parma and Spal. Transfers and loan galore in there. He has played 7 times for AC Milan so far. He looks very promising. A centre attacking midfielder or a winger, probably a winger preferably. Looks very well rounded at this stage of his career, so looks very tasty. Let's take a look at his attributes before we jump ahead, just to see what his potential is. So his current ability is 118 with a potential of 131. That's not much of a rise for him to make, but he's very good already. Being with a wage of £9,250, it's not too bad. And a valuation of 1.1 to 3.4. I'd say he'd be a pretty decent buy for most mid-level championship clubs, maybe. But let's jump ahead and take a look at how he gets up. And here we are, back 10 years on. He's 29 years old, made one under-21 appearance with 1 goal being scored. Looks like he's moved around a little bit as well from his start in Milan. Looks not much of an increase, as we probably saw. It doesn't look like really something that would happen to him. He's got much more versatile playing, being able to play centre midfield, striker or left wing. So that's quite nice. Listed for the transfer, currently at Udinese, which is quite a nice club to be playing at, that's for sure. Information wise, yeah, as we can see, he's also Venezuelan. I didn't know that. That's interesting to see, but of course, Paolo Maldini being his father, one of his favoured personnel. But let's take a look at his career history. So he was loaned out to Modena, where he scored 8 goals, got 3 assists and 30 appearances. So not too bad, really. Then a loan to Venezia in Serie B. So an improvement in the league, but not an improvement in the performances. He didn't manage to get any goals or assists in that one. Made a few more appearances for Milan over time. A loan to Benevento followed in Serie B. He played 35 times for them, got a few more goals and assists, but again, not much improvement. And a free transfer to Udinese. He did get promotion with them, playing most of their games in Serie B, which is very nice to see. But again, not quite the performances in Serie A that he'd probably be hoping for. And of course, not quite as good as his father. Let's say that for sure anyway. Competitions wise, as we saw, he didn't really play too much. Modena, he got a promotion and won the Serie CB, and Udinese got promoted from Italian Serie B via the playoffs. So he won those, and I mean, technically, he got Euro Cup runner-up and Italian Serie A champions in 23 and 25, because I guess he played enough in those seasons to warrant that. So it's not too bad, but I mean, you can't really say too much about him being Serie A champions. Awards, though, he was in the CB team of the year when he was at Modena. Otherwise, it's seasonal best 11s all round. Nothing too big there. Otherwise, that's pretty much it. Let's take a look at his attributes. So, generally, he hasn't reached the top level. If anything, I think he might have even gone down. I can't even quite remember how much it was, but or stayed the same. There's been very little growth in his career stats. I mean, maybe it tricked me with the green 16 determination there, which I don't think was on his his stats earlier. But there you go. That is Daniel Maldini, the son of the legendary Paolo Maldini, playing at the under end of the pitch. Didn't quite have the career that you'd probably hope, but I'm sure you could probably get something a bit better out of him. Let me know if you have used him at all in the game and how you got on with him. And I will catch you in the next one. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And see you then.